What's up, everybody? Once again, happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day. Okay, Sims 3 GH today starts out with Robin and Patrick. They are at the hospital. They just came back from their trip. They took a moment to review Alex's file, and Patrick had to make a couple phone calls. So they go into Alex's room where Brenda is sitting vigil by his side, and they talk to Brenda, and Brenda wants to know, like, what are her options of helping him get out this coma. And Patrick tells them that right now there's nothing that can bring him out, and there's nothing that can bring him out. But Patrick tells her that they have made phone calls to a long-term care facility in Paris, and it's state of the art. They can treat him, and it's a more proper, suitable place for him. And Brenda, Patrick tells her that whenever she's ready, he can call, put in, and sign her up and sign Alec up to put Alec in there. But whenever she's ready, to make that decision, and he wants her to think about it, and Brenda said that she will. So Patrick had to go. Robin stayed, and she's talking with Brenda, asking what the hell happened, and Brenda tells her that it was a hit. I guess they don't know who did it. Sonny has a clue. She says who did it, Faith Roscoe, but they don't know that for sure. And Brenda says that she's fed up with this mob stuff, and she always wanted to protect her children, and she needs to do what's best for her kids now. So Sonny is in his office. Sean comes in, and Sonny tells Sean that it's time to send a direct message. It's time to hit Faith Roscoe back, take out everything, and then take her out. He tells Sean that he wants all of her legit businesses, her warehouses, her bakery. He wants all of it blown up, torched. Make sure nobody's in there, no innocent bystanders are in there, but he wants it blown the hell up today. So he tells Sean to go get on it. Jason stops by Sonny's office. They talk, and Jason is asking Sonny what is his plans for Faith Roscoe, and Sonny tells Jason that he has, Sean dealing with some things right now, and he's going to take the fight to her. And Jason says that if Sonny needs anything, he's here for him. So Jax is at the Metro Court in his office, and Alexis comes in. Alexis comes walking in with some papers. She said that she received some documents from Carly's attorney, of course, Diane Miller. She received Carly's divorce petition, and she tells Jax that the divorce is not pretty. She said that Carly wants joint legal and physical custody of John and Jocelyn, and that Carly also wants child support. She wants $40,000 a month. She wants a lump sum settlement of $60 million. And she wants to maintain her full ownership in the Jax mansion in her house. And Jax tells Alexis that that's ridiculous, that amount of money is ridiculous. He's not giving her $60 million. He tells Alexis that to send out a document to Diane, telling Diane and Carly that he agrees that he will agree on the custody situation of joint legal and joint physical custody. He will give her $40,000 a month in child support. He will allow her to keep her ownership in the house, that she can continue to live there. He also said that she can, that he will give her $10 million lump sum, and that's all she's going to get from him. And he wants this written down. He wants everything done, because if she don't agree, he will fight her tooth and nail. So Carly is in her house. Jocelyn comes downstairs getting ready for school, and Carly sits Jocelyn down to tell her that her and Jax are in the midst of a divorce. Jocelyn was a little sad by it because she thought that her parents were going to stay married this time. And Carly just tells her that they're moving in different directions, and, but she lets Jocelyn know that her love for Jocelyn has never changed and will never change. And that everything is going to work out. So Jocelyn goes out to school. But Carly looks at her finger and looks at her wedding rings, that big ass diamond ring, and she takes it off, puts it in her purse. Then she gets a knock at the door. She opens it. It's Diane. She said that Alexis called her about the divorce and told her Jack's stipulations for the divorce, that he agreed on the child support, he agreed on the custody, but he will not give her $60 million. He's going to give her 10. Carly says that her counter offer is $45 million. That's what she wants, her final offer. So Tracy is at the Quartermaine mansion, and she gets a visit by Luke, and Luke is asking her what are her plans for Carl Dixon, her illegal husband. And Tracy said that she got her private investigator on it, finding out everything about Carl that they can find out. And Luke tells Tracy that he's willing to help in any way, shape, or form. But she says that she wants, her plans right now are to get ELQ back, and she's willing to do whatever it takes to get it back. Meanwhile, on Spoon Island at Windermere, Emily is sitting there looking through real estate books and stuff like that because she wants to buy a new house so her, Nicholas, and Spencer can move out of Windermere. And Helena Cassadine walks in, telling Emily that there's no chance that the Cassadines are selling Windermere or Spoon Island. And Emily told Helena that they're not planning to sell Windermere, but they are planning to move because they want a more normal house. And Helena is upset with Emily for poisoning Nicholas's mind. And she told Emily that if she continues, that she may wake up with a slit throat. Well, matter of fact, she might not wake up at all. That's when Nicholas comes in and tells Helena stop threatening his wife or she can go back to Greece. And Helena told Nicholas that she was just having friendly girl talk with her granddaughter-in-law. And Nicholas was asking Helena why is she there, and Helena said that she was just checking on her grandkids and her great-grandson. And he told her that Spencer was at school. And she told Nicholas that it would be a big mistake to move out of Windermere because it's the family home and he belongs there as the prince. He belongs there. And that's when Alexis walked in and told Helena to mind her business. And Helena told Natasha that this is not her business and that if she keeps running her mouth, she will slice her just like she did that cow that dropped her. So Alexis told Nicholas that she got in touch with the realtor and stuff like that to look at houses, that her and Emily can go look at houses and stuff today. And Alexis got a phone call from Julian telling her to stop by the office, his office. And Carl stopped by Faith's office, and Faith was telling Carl that it's time to up the ante, that they need to get control of Jerome Publications. They want Julian's business and they need it. to make their businesses stronger. So Carl tells her that maybe they should just stop this vendetta and worry about, moving on with their lives. And Faith told him that now is not the time to tuck their tails in between their legs and run. And he's telling her that the heat is on, ever since Sonny's stepson got shot, that the police are all over the place. Sonny is going to retaliate and they should get out while the getting is good. And she told Carl that she's the boss of this operation and he better not forget it and that he works for her. So Brenda returns home. Sonny comes in and Sonny asks her, how's Alec doing? And she's very snarky with Sonny because, of course, she's upset with him. And she tells Sonny what Patrick told her about the long-term care facility in Paris. And she's thinking about putting Alec in there. And Sonny says, it may be good for him and stuff like that. When Sonny got a call from Sean telling him to meet him at the office. And Brenda just told him to go. So Sonny went to the office and Sean told Sonny that everything was done. All the places were torched. And that's when Carl got the phone call from one of his soldiers telling him about the fires at the bakery, the warehouses, and he told Faith. So Faith was pissed and she said that it's time to make her move. On Sonny, on Julian, it's time. So Alexis went by Julian's office and Julian told her that he was going to hop on a jet and go to Seattle to see Lucas. And Alexis, he offered for Alexis to go, but she said she was a little busy with the house renovation and representing Jax in the divorce. But she said to tell Lucas hi for her. And Julian said that he'll be leaving tomorrow. Or later that night, depending on when he gets done with his business affairs. So Anna Devane was at her office when Dante showed up inside her office, and she was letting Dante know that they have no evidence tying Faith Roscoe to what happened to Alec, and they don't know who shot up the pier and blew up the shipment. There's no physical evidence on anything, so they need to keep digging because she wants to put Faith in prison. And she wants to stop a mob war from brewing between Corinthos and Roscoe. And she said that she got a phone call from the mayor telling her that they need to crack down on this mob activity before things get way out of control. So they have a busy day ahead of them. So Alexis, she returns to her hotel room. When she gets a knock at the door, she opens the door and she's shocked at who she sees at the door. It's her daughter, Molly. She's returned from college for her summer break. So anyway, that was the end of the part. I will see all you tomorrow. Have a great day. See all you tomorrow.